Today's video is all about journals and laborer profits from skinning. So I made a skinning video. It actually did pretty good. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about journals and laborers. Now, I've done the math, and I will tell you right now that the tier 2 skinning journals are worth way more for your time. Just overall, they're way better for the current market economy in West. But I'm doing tier 3 today. I'm going to do tier 3 journals. Now, here's the thing. I have 225 Gamekeeper journals. They're filled. This takes about 8 hours of skinning. That means you go skin, and 8 hours later, you will have filled about this many journals. Maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more, but this is how much I filled in about 8 hours. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn these into laborers, which I have laborers right here. And for those who don't know what a laborer is, you need personal islands or guild islands. I'm on a guild island. I have tons of islands. And I talk to the laborer, and then I give them a book. And then he has 150% yield because he is at least tier 4 or higher. You want your laborer to be higher level than the journal that you have. So this is a tier 3 journal. So a tier 4 house will work. This is a tier 6 house. These are all tier 5 houses. These all work just fine. So I'm going to get the full return. And that's because I have one of every regular generalist trophy here. And then I have one of every Skinner trophy up to that tier, as well as a tier of table and bed per laborer equal to the house. So, well, not really this house. This one's a tier 6 house with tier 5 furniture. That's fine. It's overkill for what we're doing. You can't get higher than 150%. So I'm going to run to each laborer now and give them this book. And you'll see here that I'm going to receive 90 of these tier 3 thin hides upon return. But here's the thing, right? It's going to take 22 hours until I see those returns. And then 22 hours later, I'll get the book back, empty, ready to fill once again. But as you can see here, I have another 858 of these bad boys to go through. Oh boy, that's a lot of skinning. Alright, and this is the last one. There we go. They have all been sent off, and now I have to figure out, let's see, 22 hours later, I'm going to write that down in my ledger. I have a little notepad, and I'll come collect them all tomorrow, and we'll see how much we earn. Now, for those wondering, 8 hours of skinning earns me about 8 million silver per hour, sometimes a bit less, sometimes more. Usually, it's a little bit more. I average 1.2 million per hour. Some hours I can get 1.7 million. It really depends on tome drops, baby drops, all that stuff. But we're going to factor in 8 hours of skinning, and then 8 hours of journals, and we're gonna see how much more. This is just free extra silver because I'm already skinning. I might as well be filling journals and getting profit from that, right? So let's calculate real quick. If you don't have the islands, if you don't have the laborers, how much more would we make from that, right? So right now, if I weren't to take, what was it, 225, I think is what we did. 225 of these is apparently worth 600 extra thousand silver if I were to just sell these on the market, right? And the thing is, I could buy, how much would these cost if I bought these? From the laborer would cost 200,000, so that's 400,000 extra silver that I just have just for having. But I guarantee you that I could probably buy these cheaper on the market than from the laborer. And also, I'm going to make way more back from turning it into a laborer than just selling the journal to someone that has laborers. And that's another way to make profit too. You could just buy journals off the market, give them to your laborer, and that's an easy flip if you're willing to do it. It's usually not much of a flip. I don't think it's worth my time, but it might be worth your time. Anyway, I'll see you in 22 hours. It has now been a full day, and we're here to collect our empty book and our thin hides. So there we go. So we're going to collect the book, and then we're going to give them a new book and keep going. Oh yeah, we got way more journals, you know, and since it takes 22 hours, so hell, I can fill those journals within 22 hours. So I can basically repeat what you're about to see here indefinitely as long as I'm actively playing the game and skinning and filling journals. And this process is going to take a little bit, so I'm going to skip ahead now, because unless you want to watch me turn in 225 entire journals, then yeah, but let's just do one island, okay? You'll stick with me for one island. We'll see how much oh, this guy leveled to tier 6. Ta-da! He's a level tier 6 gamekeeper now. That's cool. He's moving on up. He got a little promotion. You know, boss man, I guess that's me, was like, hey, man, you've been doing a good job, bro. And so first off, let's see how much value... Oh, wait, this is... that's Tinkerers. That's not Skinners. Anyway, just 3 houses worth is 33,000, and we got way more to go. But while I'm here, I might as well fill up these Tinkerer Tier 8 journals to these Tier 8 Tinkerers. And you'll notice that they don't return 150 because, well, Tinkerers are a bit different and Tier 8 is a bit different. There is no boosting. Like, I have this boosted as high as I can, man. There is no other trophies for Tinkerers. I even have these really expensive spy glasses. These are worth, like, 14 million each, bro. And so this is as high as these guys get, but still 122% returns. I'm going to go ahead and throw those in, and heck yeah, that's huge money. That's a big, huge money, like massive, massive, massive money. And we'll see what the result of that is tomorrow, unless I end this video today. But we'll see, man. We'll see. And you may be wondering, Swole Benji, how are you filling these Tier 8 Tinkerer journals? Are you crafting Tier 8 stuff? And the answer is no. Members of my channel have access to videos that explain how to fill Tier 8 Tinkerer journals, and how to do it basically for free indefinitely as long as you have some silver to spend. You will always make that silver back through a very certain thing that you can craft on a very specific character that you have an alt of. That's all I can really say. If you want to learn more, then you're going to have to become a channel member. Down below is a join button. It is $5 real-life a month. I know, but I have to eat, and memberships are a little bit down at the moment. But for that, you know, that's a huge trade secret, right? If I made that video public, then everyone would be doing it. So it's a good thing that not everyone's doing it, because then the thing that we craft using those alt characters would not be very profitable. But the fact is that it fills these journals, which a lot of crafters still neglect to this day. They don't fill journals. All right, it's ridiculous. And a lot of, like, how many people do you know that you go out and gather? And how many people do you know that use journals? All right, raise your hands. Not that I can see you. This is the internet, obviously. I'm just a voice in a YouTube video. I can't see you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead from all of this journal turning in, and I'll see you at the end of it. And here is the result. It's really not a lot. So you'll see that estimated market value is 833,000, which why is that? So 40, wow, okay. Then Hyde went down, down, down by the river. No, that's pretty damn low. But here's what this means, okay? Essentially, using Tier 3 journals has given me an extra 100k silver per hour. That's all it means, because this took 8 hours to fill these journals, right? And if it makes 800k, well, 100k per hour, because there's 8 hours. Let's see. Estimated market value is well, it's a oh man, I don't know. I'm just gonna quick sell them. Wait, no. We're gonna check the 4 weeks. Oh, it's normally 40, so it's higher than normal. That's weird. That is weird indeed. But yeah, I mean, heck, I could hold on to these until a refining day and then squeeze a little bit more out of this, but it's 800k. I don't really care about 800k, so I'm just going to quick sell it. So congrats to this guy for having, you know, the 44 listing there. And, yeah, just collect my silver. So there we go. And you know, tomorrow we'll have another 800k from laborers, of course. And then we'll have even more from those tinkerers. But only members get to know the secret to the tinkerers. So I think I'll wait another day, and we'll see how much those tinkerers made. Because... man, I can fill a ton of Tinkerer journals, and it's way quicker. So, for those wondering, should you have like a whole bunch of Skinner laborers or just one set of Tinkerers? We'll find out in another 22 hours. And oh, I got through that guy's sell order, it looks like. So there we go. Man, he's gonna, you know, have a happy day with all that hide. So I'll see you in 22 hours, guys. Mwah. And yes, I'm aware I could have used quick sell. Oops. Finally, it's actually been 2 days because I just completely forgot yesterday to do this, to film. I was busy playing Baldur's Gate 3. Look forward to videos for that game soon. Anyway, here is the results of the Tinkerer Laborers, and let's go ahead, and right now we're starting at estimated market value 0. And we're going to just grab everything, and then we're going to put the books away, because we're not going to count the value of the books themselves. They're about 100k each, I believe. If I were to buy the journals real quick from them, it's only 30k. So yeah, an empty journal's not worth that much. On market value, 14k, so not a big deal. And a lot of this is luck if we get enchanted materials. Like if we got an 8.3, then man, we would be banking. But it looks like we've been kind of dudding out here, not getting anything super good. But you can see that just from 15 of these guys, that the value is going to be pretty high compared to the, you know, the tier 3 ones. But, you know, there's a very specific way to fill these journals. You do need a little bit of money to be able to do that. But here we go. It says we made 2 million. And why did this? Oh, I unstacked it. So let's go ahead and put these journals away. And right there, we just made 1.8 million silver. So as you can see, yeah, it is very expensive to get one of these guild halls up and running. But once you do, it's just free money after that. And again, it's a members only secret on how to fill the Tinkerer journals with a brand new account, brand new characters. And you do make a profit from the thing that I have you guys craft. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, because there are people that are anti-laborer for some reason. Also, before you go, I just want to warn you, because I try to warn you in every laborer video I talk about. If you leave the journals in the laborer for 1 week, they steal it. That means after 1 week, 7 real-life days, it will consume your journal, and you will never get it back, and you don't get the rewards. So, you know, if you're doing laborers, make sure you don't end up in the hospital or taking a week-long vacation where there's no internet or something. Anyway, on the right side of your screen, there is a video you should absolutely click, and if you don't click it, you're going to forget to claim your rewards at the end of the month.